Hey everybody, this is just a quick video to kind of introduce what I'm doing here. As far as I've looked over YouTube and several other viewing sites on do-it-yourself builds and stuff like that, nobody has even come close to pulling off what I have attempted, and so far has successfully pulled off. Now you do have to excuse one of the things in this that you're going to see, because it does kind of look like Okefenokee Swamp from the Dagobah system. And I know that's a Star Wars reference, and I'm kind of a geek. So everybody just hang on, just relax with me. I don't know how many videos this is going to take, but let's have a fun ride, and hopefully somebody learns something on how to make a livable habitat for larger fish that you can keep in your house and then eventually transfer out to a pond, and a red-eared slider turtle that also most people keep in their homes but don't realize you can keep outside in a very large pond. Now let's start off with the fact that what's in this pond is roughly about 20 fish. We have a 9.5, almost 10-inch Pleco in here. We have a small school of little rosy reds, and we have a couple of tiger barbs, some goldfish, some very large goldfish at that actually, and a couple of koi. And of course, like I mentioned, the red-eared slider. Now everybody around right now in the pond around here is huddling up underneath this island, which you will see here in just a second, because the weather's kind of nasty out. As you can tell, I do live in New Mexico, and the weather's just weird. Okay, let's get going on this, and we'll give you a little bit of a talk on this, and we'll see how everybody likes handling this. Okay, this is the pond that I have made with my wife. This is a 250-gallon, 6-foot diameter circular pool that's 15 inches deep. With a little blue pond, a little blue island pool that you see here, this is just a little rinky-dink plastic pool that you can pick up from Family Dollar or Walmart, right around $10. I paid $15 for this, and everything else that's in here I bought for my fish tank over the years. Now, this normally does have a couple of live plants in here, but I did a major no-no and left them out overnight. Rainstorm, and they can't get the leaves wet. That would be the totem pothos here. Now, I'm sure you're going to see a bag right here floating, and you're going to be wondering what that is. That is a filter for my fish tank that I transferred over in here. There's actually 2 of them in here, and what they've got is a bunch of good bacteria that's helping with this water. Now, a lot of people want to know what's the right care and everything for a red-eared slider turtle. Well, you can get most of that from your local websites and your researching that you're doing, or your local pet store when you go and buy one. But what I have found is they do really like the pothos plants. Really in particular, with just my experience so far, is the totem pothos. Now that's a nice plant, it gives them a good shady area and everything like that. Now as you can see with the pond that I did here, I did cut an island, I cut a big section out of the island so this turtle can get herself up and in this island at any given time. At the same time, this is outside 24/7, 365 days a year. Now, one of the research papers that I read said that if you're going to keep a red-eared slider turtle, and in particular if you want a winter one, they need to have a minimum 12 inches deep of water with enough oxygenation going through it. So that means you can either pick up an air bar or a filter and hopefully have it run all winter long. The air bar with the air pump, that would be a little easier. I'm going to try both the electric method and the solar power method as soon as I'm able to pick them up. Well, the solar power method anyway, as soon as I'm able to pick that up. You need to have your water over the winter stay very, very oxygenated, because everything in your pond, it depends on this oxygen. Grand total for this whole build here, I think I spent roughly, so far to date, right about $35 on it altogether, not including fish. That's just the 2 pools, the soil, and the plants. And the rocks I just picked up out of my yard, and some people bring me some rocks from my fish tank every once in a while. I'm also going to go over some of the other basic care elements that I've learned, and some tricks that I've learned over the years of keeping different exotic pets and shit like that. But for right now, we will leave the video as it is, and I will do another update as soon as I can. I hope everyone enjoys this video. If there's any questions, please leave them in the comments. I will answer the questions as I get them. This is your friendly neighborhood Beastman from New Mexico. Peace out.